Ooh, isn't this long and hard? Sadly, it's not that large. It's like a small wiener. Hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today we're gonna eat dried mango pieces. You are probably familiar with the logo, right? I bought this a few months ago. I actually bought 2 bags, but after getting them, I tossed them in the snack box and I forgot them. And I found it out this morning, so I thought maybe we can try the mango pieces. The dried mango is pretty cool, but I don't eat them very often. Probably once or twice every year. Today we're gonna try bai cao wei. Yeah, I'm doing free advertising for bai cao wei. If you're working for this, contact me and give me money. Sorry, I'm going crazy again. Okay, let's try a piece first. Actually, this bag is half empty because I already finished half of them last night. Sorry, just can't help it. Wow, a big piece. See, super big. Do you guys prefer fresh mango or dried mango? Okay, let's take a bite. Sweet and chewy. If my eyes look puffy, it's because I just roll out of bed. My eyes are always puffy in the morning, probably because I like to drink a lot of water before I went to bed. Open up. Oh, sorry. It has my saliva. This is a new one. Open up. I have a question. If your friend takes a bite out of this and offer you the rest, there's clearly some saliva on it. Would you take it? Would you take it? Eat. I probably wouldn't. If it were from my mom, my brother, or my father, I'll take it. But if it were friends, I'm sorry, no. It just feels dirty. We actually run into this situation a lot, right? If the two of you are together climbing mountains and one has like a bottle of water, and he'd take a sip of the water and offer you the rest. Usually we would take it, right? It would be impolite to turn them down. But it's a little unhygienic, that's for sure. You know, a lot of disease can be transmitted this way. Don't you just love this color? It's a very light yellow, very light yellow. I like yellow, although not as much as green. I like green the best. Have you ever cut fresh mango like this? We actually don't have to do it. Oh my god, my hands look hideous. So terrible. We don't have to do this normally because when we get a fresh mango, usually we eat it ourselves, right? If it were me, I would peel the mango and eat it as a whole. I don't have to cut it like this. Maybe the next time I feel mukbang, I can buy a mango and cut it like this. It looks pretty. Let's try another one. Sorry, I haven't washed my face. But I did brush my teeth, otherwise I can't eat. Ooh, isn't this long and hard? Sadly, it's not that large. It's like a small wiener. I wonder if you guys, if you are guys or girls, if only there's information about, you know, the genders, the demographics of my subscribers. I want to know how many of you are guys and how many of you are girls, so that I can know what to say and what not to say. Oh, it was my roommate's birthday yesterday, maybe today. You know, after making the ASMR videos, I noticed one interesting thing. I don't know if you guys have found out. When I chew, sometimes I can hear my teeth bumping up against each other. It sounds really harsh. Say I'm chewing and the food is on the left side of my mouth, right? So you can't hear my left teeth, but the teeth on my right are empty. Sorry, don't know how to say that. So the teeth on my right would bump against each other, and it would create a very disturbing noise like this. Can you hear? So if there's a food in between, there's no noise. But if this side is empty, there's no food, then I can literally hear the teeth. See? They would create some noise, and it's not a very pleasant sound. So now, ever since the last video, the mukbang video, I started paying attention. So when I start chewing, I would be really careful. Maybe none of you has noticed, but I have. You know, there are a lot of bad habits when I eat by myself, and I found these problems after watching myself eat, in the mukbang videos. So that's one of the perks. I'm actually trying to correct all the, not mistakes, but the bad habits. This is why I do admire those ASMR artists, especially those for the eating shows, because they have to chew very carefully. If their mouths do not work the right way, if their teeth do not work the right way, it would create a lot of noise, and some viewers just don't like it. Fortunately, you guys don't seem to mind. Here, one more piece for you. It's pretty sweet. I wonder if they put extra sugar on the dried mango piece. Let's see. Oh, there is sugar. It's mango, sugar, syrup, salt. How come I don't taste the salt? The calorie is pretty high. See? See the calorie? Wow. Gram for gram, it might contain the same calorie as meat, like pork or beef. Wow. Do you like this sound? I don't really know what kind of sound is soothing, and I don't intend to find out. It's just not my thing. Yeah, I'll just use my mouth. I actually don't like very fast sound, whether it's tapping or it's a noise made by the mouse. If it's too fast, I don't like it. I don't like high frequency sound. I like it slow, I like it slow. What about you? Do you like it fast or slow? This is a beautiful piece. It's really pretty. Ooh, I like this golden yellow, golden brown color. Don't you think it's pretty? Ooh, this looks like a fish. A whale. A whale. remember the first time I had this green mango. Usually the mangoes are, some are very small, some are very big, right? Usually they are yellow. But when I traveled to Xiamen for the first time, I saw green mango. It's very large. It's like the size of my face. It's large. It's green on the outside, but it's yellow on the inside. So the inside is the same, but the outside is green. It's probably like a special breed. I don't see that very often in Beijing. And it was pretty cheap. It was like $10. 10 yuan for each large mango. And you can buy it anywhere. I mean, there are little vendors, not little vendors. There are vendors carrying like hundreds of mangoes in a small carrier, a small cart. Yeah, and they would drag this small cart around the neighborhood, and if you buy one, they would peel the mango, cut them into smaller pieces, and put it in a container for you. So it's very easy and convenient for you to eat them, and it's only $10. So while I was in Xiamen, I eat fresh mango every day. I think the water in Xiamen was very dirty. I mean, in the ocean water is not very clean. And before getting there, I thought the water would be very clean, crystal clear, and blue. Is seawater ever blue? No, the ocean is never really blue. It's a light green. No, but the water in Xiamen, the ocean in Xiamen is gray. It's very murky. Yeah, the beach is just not very appealing. But the weather was so good. I mean, I went to Xiamen in like late December, so it was pretty cold in Beijing. But when I was in Xiamen, the temperature was around like 15 to 20 Celsius. So I don't have to wear a heavy coat. It's really just a t-shirt underneath and a very light coat. The weather was very pleasant, even in the winter. I mean, weather-wise, I wonder which one is better, Xiamen or Kunming. They call Kunming the city of spring, right? The city of spring. But there's a time of the year when it's rather cold in Kunming. I think Xiamen should be called the city of spring because the temperature is always pleasant, except it's probably a little wet because near the ocean, so close to the beach. I mean, I paid for like $20 for a hotel room each night, and it's right near the beach. It doesn't take more than 3 or 4 minutes for me to walk from my hotel room to the beach. So while staying in Xiamen, I really didn't go anywhere. Every day I just every day I woke up and had breakfast in the small restaurant underneath the building, and just went to the beach and sat there for a whole day. It was pretty cool. There are a lot of stories when I travel with my roommates. I mean, we went to many different cities, and in the future we'll probably travel together to different countries as well. But the most memorable time, the most memorable journeys are the ones when I travel alone. It's a little scary, but traveling alone can give you, the most fulfilling memories of your life. Traveling alone is so good. It gives you time to reflect on your life. You can relax, unwind, and do nothing. Yeah, that's what you do when you travel by yourself. If you travel with your friends, it's really just a vacation. But if you go alone, it becomes traveling. Yeah, I know I'm kind of playing tricks with the words, but deep down I think traveling is different from vacationing. So travels and vacations are two different things. If you go on vacation, it's all about having fun. You stay in a very nice hotel. You don't really go to a lot of different places to make yourself tired, right? You go there to relax. So you live in a nice hotel, eat delicious food, and probably don't go anywhere. You stay near the beach or near the tourist spots, so that you could be comfortable, take a few nice photos, and then you go back to work. For me, that is a vacation. But traveling is different. When you travel, you don't want there to be a time limit. You don't need specific traveling plans, right? If you want to go somewhere, have a small backpack and just go. You stay there, do anything you want, explore this place by yourself. You don't have to follow a specific itinerary. No, you just go anywhere spontaneously. There doesn't have to be fancy hotels. There doesn't have to be fancy meals. You don't have to visit all the tourist spots. You just go where your heart takes you, right? And you don't have to go back immediately. There is no plan. There's no requirement or expectation for yourself. So for me, that's traveling. It's just a time for you to let go of everything and just have like a conversation with yourself. I haven't done this in almost 2 years. I really miss that. There was a time when I thought traveling around the world was a goal of my life. But we all had one of those dreams, right? When we were younger. after going to a few places and traveling there, I realized most places are more or less the same, especially cities. They're the same. Really. Just buildings, people, restaurants, shopping malls, hotels. So, after traveling to a dozen cities, 10, 20 cities, I realized traveling around the world is, it can be a good pastime. It's something you do like once or twice every year when you get bored of your routines, when you get bored of your daily life. You need a change, right? You need a change of lifestyle. You want to do something different. That's what you do. But you shouldn't make it a lifestyle. You shouldn't make it the ultimate goal of your life, because eventually life returns to serenity. Serenity is the word to go. Because eventually, life returns to your daily routines. That's like the common status of our lives. No matter how exciting a journey is, right? No matter how exciting the things you do, like going to a concert, going on a long journeys, or having like the most romantic relationship with another person, or even just a fling. Eventually, you have to say goodbye to them and return to your daily lives. Your daily life is really the ultimate state of your existence. That's what I get from all the experiences. I used to think in the future, if I have money, if I no longer have to worry about anything, my life would be the most exciting life. I would wake up in different city every day, talk to new people, and go on wild adventures. But now I realize, those were like the breaks you take from life. Eventually, like the tornadoes, or earthquakes. Yeah, like all those things, they're explosive, they're powerful, but eventually everything returns to peace, to the peaceful state. That's what we do. Yeah, after all those ups and downs, you get tired of them. You get tired of the long journeys. You get tired of all the excitement, and you just want to return to your peaceful life, peaceful lifestyle. So do appreciate that. If you have a very peaceful life, you have to learn to appreciate that, because most people take a whole trip. Yeah, they take a lot of detours in life only to find out that the ultimate meaning of life is that peaceful routine. You wake up at 7 in the morning, you have some delicious breakfast. Afterwards, you probably go to work or do something that you enjoy, right? In the evening, you may take a trip, take a walk in the park, go back home, watch 1 or 2 films, and go to sleep. Yeah, that's the most blessed routine ever. If you can do that every day, you should count your blessings and consider yourself a lucky person, a very lucky guy or lucky girl. I appreciate my daily life. See, I don't arrange a lot of classes for myself. So what I do for the rest of the week or rest of the month is routines. Every day I follow the same routine. I wake up at 7 or 6:30 in the morning. I listen to Reuters news. Then I take like a morning walk in the park. Then I went to the market and do grocery shopping. Then afterwards I go back home, I write something, read something, maybe watch a few tennis matches, and then I would read novels, watch films, cook meals, and go to sleep. Yeah, this kind of lifestyle would have driven me crazy a few years ago, when I was younger. I just don't know the meaning of that. I do enjoy my life every day, but I feel like there's a part of me that's restless, very ambitious, very aggressive, that I've always thought of traveling somewhere. Every time my life gets too routine or too peaceful, I would feel uneasy. A part of me would ask, what's the meaning of that? I want to go outside, I want to travel, I want to see the world, I want to meet new people. But when I travel, I would get tired, exhausted. Then after the journey, I would return back to my normal routine and, calm down for a while before I became restless again. It's just this whole circle, it's go back and forth. Now I learned to appreciate this lifestyle. It's really, I'm not saying it's beautiful, but I feel blessed. I think we should never ever get bored of the peaceful lifestyle. If you do get bored, it means, you're probably living a great life and you don't even realize it. That's something you have to realize. Oh, sorry. Sometimes when I start rambling, I just don't know how to stop or when to stop. Yeah, this is empty. See? Empty. I have another bag. In the snack box. Maybe we'll try it some other time, but not today. So having said that, it doesn't mean we should not go outside and see the world. No, we should do that, but don't count on it as the ultimate escape. It's not any type of escape. Journeys are for you to relax, to maybe temporarily get out of your daily routine and observe your life from a different angle, to breathe some fresh air, to put some new perspective into your mind. It allows you to appreciate the life you already have. So don't think of a journey as an escape. Think of it as a break. Like you are on a cell phone and you need some recharging, right? You need to recharge yourself. I don't travel over the past 2 years because I don't want to waste money. I'm working, I'm saving money. I'm not working that hard, but I'm saving money. I'm saving money like at the full extent of my power. I'm not trying hard. No, unlike most people who would try very hard to earn a lot of money, I don't do that because I don't like to make myself tired. I like to enjoy my work. If I don't like to give classes, I'll stay at home. I don't force myself. So I work, I don't work long hours. Yeah, before I was making these videos, I suddenly had had a little calculation of mine and realized I only spend like, say 24, I only spend less than 10% of my time working. Less than 10%. So working accounts for a small part of my life. It's no longer the primary task or engagement in my life anymore. I do a lot of other things for a longer time than I work. Yeah, I probably spend more time, no, not probably, I definitely spend more time cooking than I work. I spend more time reading, writing, and cooking, and each single engagement or behavior costs more time in my life than working. That's a nice realization because I seem to take it for granted that I'm trained into thinking that working is a major part of my adult life, but it's no longer that anymore. It's no longer the case, for which I'm very grateful. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, I'm not working to save money. I'm simply cutting down on all the expenses. Yeah, I'm saving money. And I get the feeling it won't take long for me to get enough money for me to relax. I mean, it's everybody has a number, right? Everybody has a number in his mind, and for me, the number is not that large. I don't need a lot of money. I just need a small amount that makes me comfortable. I'm working on that, and when the right time comes, I'll share that with you guys. It's a long story, and the story has not just started, it has already has already been going on for 2 years, but we're not there yet, so I'm not ready to share that story. Maybe in 2 or 3 years. So I'm not traveling, but I'm happy because, like I said, I'm really enjoying my very, very peaceful, very, very, I wouldn't say programmed lifestyle or routine, but it's pretty simple. I enjoy the simple routines, but in the future, when I feel like I don't have to save money anymore, I'll start traveling again. Yeah, it's probably going to be in 1 or 2 years. I have already made plans with my friend to go to a few places. But it's definitely not this year or the next year. Okay, I'm rambling. That's what I do. I ramble. I kind of like it. You get why I want to make these ASMR videos, right? I'm essentially just spoiling myself. Yeah, I'm spoiling myself. I like to ramble, but when I'm making mukbang videos, I can't just sit there and ramble because I have to eat all types of things. So I make these ASMR videos. I still eat, but for most of the part, I am just talking. I hope you have a nice time. I hope you have already fallen asleep. I'll see you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye bye.